time Mitch the Book Monster to do a book haul video, and as usual, I don't have it. I won't be showing off uh, in this video, and I primarily won't anyway because it's um, all digital Kindle purchase. So I have 5 books to talk about in this video. Um, 4 of the 5 are in the same genre, same universe, honestly. If you follow me on Facebook at all, you'll know um, the books in the same universe I'm referring to. So I'll just start with those. I picked up the Thrawn trilogy, starting with Heir to the Empire and ending with The Last Command. The name of the second book, I believe, escapes me. I know the first book is Heir to the Empire, and the last book is The Last Command. I want to say the middle book is Dark Fate. Maybe I could be wrong. I didn't bother looking that up at all. So yeah, that's 3 of the 5 books I picked up. And guess what? Heir to the Empire. I am currently reading that right now. Um, I just finished chapter 4. I'm I don't know, under 50, uh, just under 15%. I think I just made it to 14% in the book. Uh, Overall, 70 pages in. Um, which is, you know, good and all. It's just, I don't know. I haven't been reading that Heir to the Empire that long. I started maybe, if not that evening, I purchased those books the day after. So, but anyway, and that was sometime maybe early mid last week. Um, so yeah, where are we today? The 17th of February. As of recording this is the 17th of February. I probably started at, I don't know, around the 8th or the 9th, maybe. Uh, I don't remember exactly, but about a week's time and uh, 4 chapters down into one book. So I'll take that. Um, Other than the Thrawn trilogy by Timothy Zahn, I picked up one book in the Old Republic series, Star Wars Legends. Old Republic, by the way, Thrawn trilogy is within the Star Wars Legends group of novels or the Star Wars Expanded Universe or EU old school for Disney owned for Disney the rights to the Star Wars property from Lucas. It was known the books were known as Star Wars Expanded Extended Universe or the Star Wars EU books. It has a bunch of different names and acronyms. So yeah, um, I believe the Old Republic. I don't know the title of that book. Um, I just remember it's in the Star Wars Legends. It has the heading Old Republic. As far as the book's proper title within that series or whatever, I don't know. Um, I'll come back with that later, figure that out. But I believe it has 4 books in that series, maybe 5. Um, I'm not sure. I was just able to purchase the first book, which was all I had money or credit for. So because it was the last book I ended up currently, incidentally, all the books, all the digital books I'm mentioning are the first Kindle books I get under the current account I'm using. It's a long, drawn out story as to what went on. Just, I had to switch accounts and switch emails, so, you know, uh, it's just crazy and unnerving and daunting to think I had a number of books on one account and now I'm basically back to nothing. Nearly nothing. These 5 books, like I said, I'm mentioning in this video are the only 5 books I have linked to this Amazon email account. And it's the same Man on Wheels 1 account or email that I have linked to this channel. So, yeah, I had to revamp, recreate everything. Like I said, there's a little more to it, just it's drawn out. Uh, I don't want this video to be too long and too many details of somewhat personal detailed, not really personal. As for me personally, just um, anyway, the last book I will mention is Joey Hill. Let's see, Joey Hill's Heart Shaped Box. I had to think of which Joey Hill book I put it box. And if you are familiar with the name Joey Hill, if you don't know, or even if you do, Joe Hill is one of Stephen King's son. There's Joe Hill, which is a pen name because, so I've heard um, that he didn't want to use his given name of King and live under Stephen King's shadow, I guess, which is understandable, but at the same time, Stephen King's other son, Owen King, writes or publishes under the King name. So, on one hand, it's understandable you don't want to live in your dad's shadow. You want to get published or have a name out there that people give you your just desserts, let's say. Um, I'm all for that, but at the same time, you have your brother that says, hey, okay, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna write also, but guess what? I'm okay with the family name. Uh, so I'm going to use our name, but at the same time, the only book I'm aware of with Owen King's name attached to it is Sleeping Beauties, and any Stephen King fan is well aware Owen King does have his name on it, on that book, but guess who else has their name attached to it? Daddy, Stephen King, and Owen King both wrote that book, both published the book. So take that for what you will. Um, Now, I'm not saying anything wrong with that. I'm not saying anything wrong with having a co-author tag on with you. James S.A. Corey, Todd Frake, and Daniel Abraham combined, published under the name James S.A. Corey, wrote Expanse and are writing currently another sci-fi series. I'm not sure if it's a trilogy. I'm not sure if it's more than that. But the first book did come out last year. I believe the title of that is Mercy God's or mercy of the God. Maybe. Um, I think it's an invasion. Sorry, alien invasion type story. I don't know. Um, I haven't read it. I hear mixed reviews on it. Some say good, some say don't bother. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, the five books on Kindle recently are the Thrawn trilogy by Timothy Zahn, an Old Republic um, novel, all set in the Star Wars universe. And I don't know the author of the Old Republic novel. I'm sorry. And Joe Hill's heart-shaped box. So, have you read any of these books? Um, what do you think of them, or what what are some other Star Wars universe books I should pick up? I know Mike from Mike's Book Reviews has tons and tons of Star Wars related content on his video, on his channel. I know one is a why you should read or why I decided to read Thrawn trilogy, where you should start with the Star Wars EU. Um, I believe he has some other Star Wars related content as far as the Jedi Order, New Jedi Order. Um, like I said, I'm more or less 15%, 70 pages into the Heir to the Empire. Um, so I'm looking forward to continuing with that trilogy at the very least. Um, so yeah, and the next book I'll probably pick up within the five books is uh Joe Hill Hardship Box, because that's another book Mike picked up um 2 or 3 years back. That and Nosferatu by Joe Hill are two books I know he read and recommended. So I don't have Nosferatu, but like I said, I do have Heart-Shaped Box. So more than likely I'll pick up Heart-Shaped Box sometime in between the Thrawn trilogy. I don't know if I'll pick it up right after Heir to the Empire or read Heir to the Empire and Book 2 and then Heart-Shaped Box before I finish G out. however I do it. Um, you'll know when I know type thing. So this has been a video talking about what I picked up and uh, where I stand in reading and what I've been reading. Uh, uh, as, I'm sorry, what I've been reading recently. I'm sorry if I've kind of been all over the place and I had a couple of spasms here or there throughout this video, but I'll cut it off here or I'll stop the video here. And like I said, if you've read any of these, if you have any other recommendation for Star Wars universe books or Joe Hill or any books at all, put them down in the comments and I'll talk